It's just one of those feel-good dresses that you can just always put on if you just never know what to wear. This is that dress. Like anybody I feel like that has like a beach wedding or anything like that, it would just be stunning. They are making everything in New York City on their own, so everything is pretty much one of one. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Ciera. And today I'm coming at you guys with a more scheduled YouTube routine. Okay, today is Friday, and on Fridays I'm going to be coming at you guys with a specific type of videos on Fridays, okay? And they are going to be titled my Friday fashion review. Okay, I feel like it's now time for me to, you know, take YouTube a little bit more seriously, especially seeing that it's something that I really love to do. You know, you guys know me in the past, I really never had a set schedule as to when I post videos. I went through my past videos and I seen that some of you guys like when I review shows, and I really like reviewing shows. It's something that I do, but I don't really talk about on my Instagram or any place because, I don't know, when I'm looking at fashion, it's just in such an intimate way. I'm like listening to music, you know, maybe get a little drink or something, and I'm just going through, you know, the collections. I may text a friend like, did you see this? And we may go back and forth about it. But anyways, I really want to open up the conversation here on my YouTube. Obviously, definitely want to know you guys' opinions on these shows that I'm going to be talking about. What do you like from these shows? What is your favorite piece? What do you want from these collections? So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing a couple of collections every Friday, and I'm going to be pulling looks from the past collections, recent collections, 90s collections. Anyways, looks that I really feel like really moved me, or brands that I just never really heard of that just really caught my eye and that I just feel like really need a light shined on. So, starting with SC103. Now, I hadn't heard of this brand prior, and when I did research on it, I found that it is actually a very new brand. It has only been around since 2019, and it is founded by Sophie and Des Gascon and Claire McKinney. Yeah, basically they're a duo here in New York City, and one thing that I really liked about them is the fact that they make everything with their hands. So it's two of them, so 4 sets of his 4 hands and 2 sets. You guys know what I mean. They are making everything in New York City on their own, so everything is pretty much one of one. I love the idea because pieces that are one of one, and that's obviously one reason why I feel like most people love thrifting, is you can't be like, oh, I got it at this place and nobody else can go pick that up. It's just cool to have like a piece that you know is only for you, and it was also made by someone who, you know, maybe didn't have you in thought, but had a vision for this specific piece and put time and effort into it. And I think that's, you know, beautiful that they are making these pieces for sale, because it's really like art, you know. Also, as far as materials that they use, they're using reprocessed materials, upcycled materials, which I think is really beautiful. And I was on like their return policy, and it was just like, or like their policy in general, and it's just like, oh, if you get a piece and, you know, it may not look perfect, it's because it probably isn't, and they embrace all of the imperfections. They feel like it adds to the characteristic of the garment. So I thought that was cool. So if you get your, I feel like you get a piece and you see a little coffee stain, you're like, oh, you know, it's a part of the story. It's a part of the story. And the looks I'm going to be talking about today is going to be from their Fall Winter 22 collection, which honestly, comparing it to their spring collection, I personally like their Fall Winter collection a little bit better. And I just love to see, you know, especially with a brand that's so new, to just see their evolution, because I feel like evolution happens so quickly when it is in the beginning stages. And yeah, I say that to say, like, I feel like they're just gonna be that type of brand that's gonna get better and better each season. Starting off with this freaking sweater, this like patchworked sweater. I just love it. I feel like you can clearly see that they just banded together multiple sweaters, high quality, good knitted sweaters at that. And in case you're new here, one of my favorite fashion designers is Martin Margiela, and I like him because he founded his brand off of thrifting clothes and reworking them. I feel like he was one of the pioneers when it came to that technique of making clothes. And yeah, I love brands that can do that, because again, it's so much good quality clothes out there at the thrift store, and it's just so overlooked. So I just love people that have that eye to be able to make something like this. I just feel like it's just an incredible sweater. I love like the ruffle detailing on one edge. It's not perfect, you know, the sleeves aren't identical, but you can throw it on with a pair of trousers and, you know, look super chic. Next, I really admired this bomber here. I feel like the leathers that they chose to use, this leather mixed with the suede and this cranberry and this purple and this brown and the ruching at the waist and the cuff sleeves, it's all about the details. This jacket is so beautiful, and I can just see it being just so versatile for like any capsule wardrobe, because I feel like a capsule wardrobe needs like a statement piece like this, at least one, and also a statement piece that is practical and like wearable, you know, with a capsule type wardrobe. And then this piece, I feel like it's just so freaking cool. I love the little star on the front. It's such a fun piece, especially with the ruching on the sleeves. I feel like it's such a just seasonless piece as well, because obviously in the summertime I can see it with like linen like pants or shorts. In the fall, like leather pants. Like, I just feel like this brand is just, again, it's just so quirky, and it's fun with a functional, practical aspect, which I can really appreciate. Like the ruching of the sleeves, like I feel like I can definitely wear this outside. And then this is probably one of my most favorite looks, and it's just this long sleeve t-shirt. I just love a cotton long sleeve t-shirt. I think that is something that's just so beautiful about it, so simple about it, and just so overlooked. Like, I feel like a t-shirt is just the best thing to dress up or dress down. You can always throw on a t-shirt and like a slip skirt and a little mule and just be super simple and cute. And one thing that I also read about this brand and about Claire and Sophie is that they took the pieces home and they let their friends wear them and, you know, play with the clothes and play with different ways of styling them and photographing them. And that is something that just really helped them bring the collection together and, you know how to style it when it came to presenting it to the world. The way this bustier top is tied, it looks like a wreath or something. Like their clothes just give such like lightness. The next brand I'm going to be getting into is actually Sonia Carrasco, and Sonia has worked for Alexander McQueen, Celine in the past, and that motivated her to start her own brand, but keeping at the forefront sustainability. Sonia works exclusively with vegan fabrics, organic fabrics, just recycled fabrics. That's her main thing. I was watching her interview and she was saying she feels like if anyone's gonna start a brand, that is the best way to do it, is to, you know, use fabrics that are already out there. How Sonia's brand is described is when knitwear meets good tailoring, and looking at from what I've seen on Vogue.com, that is exactly what her brand evokes. You see a lot of just really specific and innovative like knitting techniques, which I think is really cool. And also I feel like her color palette is just so good. The styling again was just impeccable. The season that I'm going to be getting into by Sonia is actually her
Fall 22 collection.
And it is described to be luxurious yet unflashy and ageless. And every look is said to be able to be personalized, which I think is really cool. So, you know, if you feel like you want to take off a piece or add on a piece, is very much so encouraged with this collection. And this first look I think is so beautiful. It's something that's just so romantic and just so mouth-watering about how it's styled. I really love the simple like double-breasted suit. And the color I think is just so freaking beautiful and just such a wearable color for just most skin tones. And also it's like so melodic too, how they blend together the satin with the knit, with the like fresco wool it looks like from the blazer. And also I really like this styling technique. I've seen this on a couple of runway shows. I think like Jacquemus trousers or shorts or palazzos on top of longer pants. I think that that's a really cool, sleek way to bring in movement into a look and also texture. Because as you can see, if you guys can look closely at the bottom, it is like satin mixed with the wool. If someone was to tell me this, I would just think of a 7-year-old kid just like putting their shorts over like their pajama pants, because that's what my little cousins would do when I was little. But it looks so freaking chic. And next, I was really moved by this knit white dress. I think it is so freaking beautiful. Like anybody I feel like that has like a beach wedding or anything like that, it would just be stunning. I think that the like, what do you call it? stringy detail at the top on the breast. It's just so elegant looking, and I feel like making this fabric, like this crocheted looking fabric, look elevated and look elegant is kind of hard to do, but it was so executed by Sonia. I just feel like it's just a beautiful dress. Next, I want to get into this piece here, and I can't see what the front looks like, but I just feel like it is such a good piece for vacation, for going out in the summertime, and I just feel like it's a piece that can just be worn so many different ways. Like, I love how they have it styled here just as like a dress with the, you know, loafer and the sock. I feel like that's a nice casual way, but I also can see it being worn as like a tunic with like a white pant underneath, something like really flowy, or just like, you know, kind of baggy. One of their trousers, like I can see it styled underneath this piece. The colors just mesh well together, and just, it's something that just really feels good about her pieces. It's something that's so intricate about them too, but just so wearable, which again is hard to feel like pull off in a piece. Especially, y'all know me, like I am really big on functionality and practicality when it comes to clothes. Yes, they have to be appealing to the eye, but if they aren't functional, I feel like also, what is the point? You know, why are you buying something that you have to suck in for, you have to, you know, sit a certain type of way for, walk a certain type of way in? It's just like, to me, that's a waste of money. So I love pieces like this that can be fun and also functional. Then getting into another knit dress, I thought the color of this dress was absolutely stunning. I love dresses that have long sleeves like this and kind of like accentuates the thumb. I feel like the thumb is just such a little sexy, little quirky piece to like leave out or just add attention to when it comes to like a top or a dress. And anyways, I love the silhouette of this dress. I feel like it's just one of those feel-good dresses that you can just always put on if you just never know what to wear. This is that dress. Anybody that loves a little bodycon situation loves this freaking dress. I used to wear more bodycons, I feel like, in my earlier 20s, but I do feel like it's something that is so elegant and just so mature, especially about a long knitted dress like this. The longness is just, I feel like, what makes it more mature, I guess. But also, I feel like, again, this is such a ageless collection, like they said, because I can see a 21-year-old in this dress, but I also can see a 60-year-old in this dress, you know. If I could take away anything from this collection, I feel like it would definitely be this dress, hands down. That is all that I am going to be covering today. Please, please, please let me know what you guys think about this segment that I'm going to be putting on my channel every Friday. Let me know what you think about it so far down in the comments. What can I change about it? What would you like me to maybe add to it? I'm open to you guys' suggestions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. And I want to see you guys in my next one. Peace.